You will be the last one to be banned
Who said that?
when the revolution comes. Eichel Boy, who I'm not overly familiar with.
Eichel 65?
But it's Eichel 65. He's got a thing beside his name, so he's something.
What kind of a thing?
I don't know. A blue crown? What's that?
Oh, that means Twitch Prime.
Twitch
Prime
Prime.
All right. We might have enough to level up. Yep.
Ickle Boy. Sorry, I said Ickle, not Eichel.
Ickle 65. And so, another thing about this is, if we look in the archives here, so the only one that we really got in terms of like the level up thing was this one. If we're having like, there are level up options on each of these levels, it looks like. Yeah. Wipe out pickled thing and then level up. That's a score treasure one. And then, yeah, okay. So there's 2 more options to just level up without even needing the EXP.
Yeah.
So if somebody looked up like a walkthrough or something and was like, hey, you can do the level up thing if you just warp to this toilet on this level, then we could just do that, and then we'll be better equipped to fight some baddies also.
Yes, it does, Rev.
Oh, 2 more. So it seems as though you really have no intention of stopping. Since implementing the bugs, Juvenile and I have been on the run for close to 30 years, but at the time but the time to finish this once and for all may be near. We will be making our own preparations. However, if you too are prepared to see this game of death all the way through to the end, then in order to make sure you don't make the wrong final choice, I've decided to let you in on the secret of the DDM that you've been playing. The controllers for the are loaded with a horrible gimmick. They read the player's personal data at the DNA level and create clones with increased abilities and power for the purpose of creating powerful clone soldiers. These clone soldiers are installed with a special AI turning them into murderous weapons. If the hardware could be sold all over the world, then data can also be gathered from around the globe. Juvenile and I have made every effort possible to prevent this. Juvenile's home country is Ukraine.
Ukraine is weak.
She lost her parents to the after effects of the Chernobyl disaster and saw her hopes and dreams destroyed by this tyranny of the government. Travis touched Down syndrome children, an extraordinary assassin, ingenious gamer. I've heard that you're a lazy, selfish, overly opinionated fucking otaku. But also that you're just kind to cats and a man of your word. This short letter contains our desperate prayers. I hope it reaches you somehow.
You're just kind to cats and a man of your word.
Oh.
You're just kind to cats.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'm reading very fast.
Reading's hard.
I'm reading very fast.
Oh, boy.
Once we left the lab, we immediately went underground. It's been about 20 years since we'd first gone to the run. How did we manage to support ourselves, you ask? The answer is extremely simple. We sold information. We installed a special device into the keyboards of the CIA's top officials, which let us see exactly what they are typing in real time. Then we sold that off it to various countries. Later, we simply sold the device itself to different people. It brought us pretty good money. There were even hackers who provided us with safe places to stay. During that time, the CIA tried all sorts of measures to restore the system, but to no avail. Juvenile and I hopped around various hackers' hideouts while digital anarchists around the world helped us to to keep the system in ruin. But it wouldn't last forever. God bless America, K.
MAGA.
I'm currently in a huge mansion. The interior is placed singly done, but not a very good taste of magic. Some people have no sense of style. Please come from a quick way. Alright, so toilet 4? That's what I heard? Toilet 4, right?
Room 404.
Oh, it's room 404.
I think there's only one toilet.
Yeah, isn't there?
10 hours of game time to knock out a homer.
Does that mean we have to, like, unlock everything again, or what?
Let's find out.
Hopefully
As a
not.
team. Don't call me Henderson. Idiot lockpicking. Absolute idiot. God damn it. Blah, blah, blah. No. Oh, in theory, you have your progress saved, so you can just go.
Okay.
I like what I'm hearing.
Hopefully.
Nudes.
I hear her.
Where's my girl? 4, 4.
Oh yeah, that's the room that had nothing in it before.
Oh, it's the gene room. It all makes sense. The number 23. It all comes back to that. What's the 23rd letter in the alphabet? W. WWW? World W Web? Come on. Think about it. Gene!
All right, so where's the code area in this one? Because this one might not be a bad one to do.
Area? Oh, it's a chunk puss.
Can someone look that up real quick? Otherwise, I'm just gonna like quit.
Where's the
and
code
come
area?
back.
Code area. Code area. Code area. Code area. Code area. Where's
Yeah,
the
we
area?
want to level up. Okay, well I'll quit and come back.
Fucking look it up.
I'll just look at the.
Oh, just fucking look it
I'll
up.
take a
God damn it.
picture.
Just fucking God damn it, just fucking look it up. Just look the fucking thing. Oh, I want to do. Oh, God, I'm gonna make you wear a dress and hurt you real bad. I wish Chunk Puss would jump at me. Hey, you and me both, friend. Are you guys ready to get torn apart in the next death ball? First, look, before we get torn apart, where is the code area in Coffee and Donuts? Go to Game Fags and figure it out. Save. Would a newsletter for Trump supporters be a magazine? That's pretty good.
That's hilarious.
Nobody laughed, but everyone liked it.
All right, I just gotta look at something real quick. All right.
Is it a hard look at yourself in the mirror?
Oh, okay.
What happened?
Yeah.
Where?
Alert box.
Oh dear.
And
Oh, we're back.
copy that into the URL as a browser.
202 and 402 are the code areas.
Oh,
Let's go code it up.
yeah. We only want one code though, right?
Which is the good one? Which is the level up one? I mean, worst case, we can do both, but...
So that's 402. Okay. It's probably
All right.
402 on the right.
I think so. I think those ones came later than the
Yeah.
earlier ones. Coffee Donut. Head to the 4th floor using the left-hand side of it. This time you'll want to go into room 402. I'm fucking reading.
Charlotte.
Inside the room, head left from the door and jump over the donut platforms. You will enter a bug battle. Once on solid ground, fight them off and continue left until you reach some platforms in the form of large steps and drop
the
down the
large
step
steps
and do the code.
Is where the okay.
On it. Left, down, up, left, down, right, baby.
Yeah. You remember the code, and I'll remember that I have to pee.
Do we have the deal? We believe we have the DLC.
Yeah,
for
we
this,
do.
Yes.
100%.
But it seems like all stuff that
We had
happens
this,
after
it was the
you
season
beat the
pass,
game.
right? If there's something that's not on the season pass, then
Do tell.
I don't know. That would seem really weird.
I like how I have body hair and you don't.
Yeah. Just like real life.
Just like real life.
All right. 402?
402. 402. 1, 2, 3, 4. German for 0. 2.
Did you say enter the code baby rally?
Pardon me? Oh, yes. BABYRALLY. Goddamn right, good Spanish. I am great at pronouncing languages I can't really understand. That is my talent. It is of no use. Ay, papi.
Stop! Nice.
we gotta fight some boys.
Here it is, right
I
here.
think it's right here.
Yeah. And then we have to kill a thing. Oh,
Hey!
kill it. Did we kill it? We killed
We
it.
killed it.
And then...
9 and 8.
Okay,
I think so, right?
right?
Yeah.
Was that?
Yeah. I think so.
I can't tell.
I can't tell either. Let's remember that we're 9 and 8.
Yeah, but then if we level up before that... Well, I guess we'll
Well,
just do
then
the next one
remember
right away.
after we do that.
Yeah, 9 and
too.
8, and we'll just level up right away. Because there's one more with the level up. So which toilet do we go to in the weird spooky house world?
Oh, spooky house.
Because that's the other one that we need to get the level up. Let's see. Other facts. Interesting.
Very interesting.
I'll see if I can remember what the level's called first. Oh,
I think you get the O2s after you get...
interesting. There's one extremely important thing I need to tell you. There's something tied very close to the juvenile's worldview. An adopted American father was actually the main character of Life is Destroy, the game you cleared. The real-life serial killer doppelganger. Until he adopted juvenile, doppelganger was a good man, a social worker who worked hard for the sake of society. But juvenile's mind-boggling intelligence caused him to develop a psychological complex and excruciating stress, which apparently drove him insane. Try to imagine it. A small child instantaneously able to work her head around university-level studies, who is fluent in multiple languages and zooms through the ranks at school. She had a bright future ahead of her, yet Doppelganger spent his days dealing with the futureless, the hopeless, the poor and unfortunate people deemed unfit by most of society. Doppelganger's wife, finding Juvenile to be creepy and frightening, was extremely violent with her. Doppelganger himself continued to slide further into insanity. One day, seemingly out of the blue, he murdered his wife and took advantage of his position as a social worker to murder numerous people who were striving to return to society. It's difficult to say who the real victims and perpetrators were. I guess what's important here is that Juvenile is seen as her own life hit rock bottom another number of times, and she has lost her parents not once but twice. So her commitment to family is even stronger than most other people, for better or for worse. God bless America. K. All right. So the next level that we need, the archives show, it was Life is Destroy. And then this place, yeah. These houses,
Okay.
like, they shift around so much that I was looking for this one at this point, but, like, I couldn't fucking
Load
tell
up
where
from
it was.
toilet 2-3.
2-3?
And leave the house to start case 4. Head all the way to the right hand. Head all the way to the right and hit the card switch to rotate part of the street. Go up the new path and take the first right on the street and follow it to the dead end. Alright, so you want toilet 2-3, and then you should start case 4. Then you go all the way right, hit the switch, and then go up and take the first right. Live.
Life is destroy.
Toilet 2-3?
Toilet 2-4. Sorry,
2-4?
2-3. 2-3.
Okay.
Case 4. So we head right, hit the switch, follow where that goes, take the first right, head up to a dead end, do the code. I think once we get out of here.
Yeah. It's probably this way, actually. Nope. Actually, it is. Yeah, here we are. So this is theoretically starting case 4, and then head all the way right and hit the switch, and then what?
And then go where the switch takes you, and then take the first right, and then head up to a dead end.
First right, dead end. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, so we go right, we hit a switch. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? All the way right, hit the switch. All right, hit that fucking switch. And we
Go
go
where the
up.
switch
take
takes
the,
us,
Take the
and then-
first right. Dead it. Well, let's see.
Oh,
if it's-
that's it.
Let's see if it's
this is it. Yeah, this is definitely it.
Hey, bup, 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 bup. We got
I
it.
think we killed it. All right, so we were 9 and 8. Did we actually get it?
Did we do it?
Did we kill it? Did we do something wrong? I thought we were doing that to level up, right?
Guys, what did we do?
I swear I killed it.
Did we? I thought. Should we do it again?
Did we get extra lives for it? I thought it said
Oh.
level up though.
Maybe we did
Looks
get
like
an
we
extra
have
life.
more lives.
I feel like we were at 5 before.
Okay, let's see.
Was that an extra life deal? Or is that a level up deal? No, this one says it's a level up. Will appear for you to kill and get some extra EXP. Or maybe it's just more...
Enough EXP to level up again? Or something?
Maybe it just gives you a chunk of EXP and not necessarily enough to level up. Because what are we at points-wise?
Let's see.
Oh, we got the facts, so we must have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Chunk puss.
Oh yeah, and I apparently already called the reveal on the
Yeah, we
Corey
don't
Fel-
have a lot of
We
XP.
didn't get that much.
I don't know if we got any.
Hmm.
I don't know what we got for that.
The fuck?
Weird. I'm gonna read this thing one more time. To level up.
Time to get some
Time to get-
EXP. Huh.
I don't know. Weird. Maybe you have to do it like when you're doing the level the first time.
Nah, because
I
the
don't know.
rest have worked, and I feel like this one worked because I feel like you get the facts when you do it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Nanolan. Alright, so is Jean here? No. Where's Jean? Trailer, where are you? The fuck are you, Jean?
Outside, probably outside.
She wasn't by the fireplace. Meow!
Meow, where are you, Gene? Gene, where are you, Gene?
Oh, car.
P.S. You can interact with the car.
Oh, you can experience Badman Strikes Back, the story of Badman's life.
Is this the thing you said you couldn't do? Is this the thing you lied?
Oh, is this like a different? Is
this-
this like the DLC maybe?
Is this the thing you lied to me about?
No, probably it only lets. If this is DLC or something, it probably only lets you start it like once you're a certain progression through the game. I swear I tried doing this before. I swear I tried interacting with the car. But probably just a bunch more text anyway.
Yay, text.
I don't know if it's not DLC. I have no idea.
It's
Black
not
dog.
DLC. Urban dog.
I'm lying.
Scoot
Oh, come
is
on! I
lying.
tried.
I don't think you
I
tried
tried
very hard.
before.
I think you could have tried better.
I'm doing it
I
now.
think you did a bad job.
Basement.
He
All
doesn't-
right.
he doesn't
These
love
are your
you.
lines. You have fun.
You ever see the Grim Reaper before? What the fuck? Don't you even know the Grim Reaper? Okay then, here's a little story for you. It was about 7, maybe 8 years ago. Back when I was maybe a bit more normal than now, and I didn't have this horrible speech impediment. It was waning, and the road was slick like a seal's back. I was driving down the highway in my truck. Guy named Cole was sitting in the passenger seat. In the back with the cargo, there were 2 other younger guys, very young. The cargo was this shit called white crystal. It was close to 100% pure, and the fiends all loved it. Cole was sitting there talking about food. Like, that's all he could fucking talk about.
You know, recently I had this one thing that was delicious. It's stewed beef brains, and you eat that shit with some gribiche sauce.
Don't know.
The second you pop it into your mouth, it melts, and this rich, creamy flavor just like explodes like semen. It's got the ultimate umami aftertaste. I didn't even feel like I maybe got smarter and shit. I even feel like I maybe got smarter and shit.
Who's Birkin?
What's the fuck? You talking about eating cow planes?
Yeah, man. There's this whole other shit called tête de veau.
Ooh.
It's not just the brains, it's the whole head stewed. French people are gross.
They
the
are.
gelatinous part of the skin on the head is just divine.
Why the hell would you even think to eat some cow brains?
Try it, you'll understand. You know how they got like monkey brains in China? Bad timing. I've never gotten my hands on them myself.
You know they got like pangolin scales in China?
Yeah.
You know they got like bat soup in China?
But I want to try that shit at least once before I die. By the way, this is March 15th for the YouTube audience, 2020.
This will be our final stream.
Monkey brains apparently work wonders for, problems with your dong, too. Oh, you were saying that earlier.
We get hey, sometimes Suda gets me. Actually, all the time Suda gets me. It was just as I was heading up north on Highway 101, about to turn off onto some backwater dirt road. I saw a waggedy old black dog wimping along the road. Aw.
Check out that dog. That's an incarnation of the Grim Reaper,
I had no idea what the hell he was talking about, but I had a bad feeling. Then I was coming out of a turn and I saw this big ass trailer sitting right in the middle of the fucking road. It was obviously parked there to block off traffic. I slammed on the brakes and suddenly 3, maybe 4 more cars showed up behind us. A fucking ambush?
Looks like it, huh? Someone planned this.
Fuck, we gotta let the guys in the back know.
There are too many of them to fight off.
The fuck do we do now? Mountains on the right, cliffs to the left. We can't run.
Punch it in reverse. That's the only way out.
What, Ryman? That's fucked. Let's do it.
Not a bad spur of the moment plan. Cole had a big mouth, but also a big old dick. He was still a pro bodyguard. I grabbed a clutch, shoved the truck in reverse, and punched the gas. That's when it happened. I could see that old black dog in a corner of my eye. And then.
Uh-oh.
Hey! Wow!
Oh.
I remember Cole aiming his python, you know what I'm talking about, and shooting me right in the left fucking ear. To be exact, he was aiming for the guy behind me and missed, and he hit me instead. A sound like church bells rang inside my head, and I thought I'd gone deaf. Then warm blood starts flowing down my face, and now I can't see shit either. I knew that the guy behind me had done Cole. Cole had been chewing my ear off about eating brains for lunch or whatever. And now there he was, his own brains blown out all over the place.
How ironic.
For all I know, them monkey brains were the last thing to go through his own brains before a bullet did.
What?
That's when I lost consciousness. Of course, I should have been killed too, but I wasn't. I was unconscious and covered in blood, so they probably assumed my ass was dead. So I figured that's why the Grim Reaper only took Cole with him to the next road. Which was, a huge fucking mistake.
Nice. Bad man strikes back. Beanball, number 2. Love it.
The calamities continued. With the cargo we were hauling whipped off, my boss, Castiglione, was fucking pissed. I didn't even want to know what kind of messed up shit the old man might have done back in the day, but I knew he was the type to dish out discipline.
For 40 years, he led the organization, busting skulls and raking in cash all along the Pacific Northwest. He was real old school and real stubborn. Even worse was the guy he sent out, Mosca. His connections that got him a spot in the organization, but he was just a young punk, thick as pig shit. Probably got told to jack me up real good. With his new toy, me, right in front of his eyes, you could tell he was already high on adrenaline. Hey, you Birkin. I can't figure out if your luck is great or if it sucks. But either way, you're in some real shit now. And that shit is starting to stack real high. Taking that swag to the ear, I look like a regular Van Gogh with my face all bandaged up.
You know, I was going to offer to take the new character, but I think you jumped in because you could tell you could have some fun with it.
Well, I had to go Italian.
Yeah.
I just hope we don't find Castiglione because he's even more Italian.
Yeah, you can do both.
Mosca stood there tweaking the bandage with a knife while he went on talking his shit.
It would make up for all the Travis and Gene conversations.
True, you have had some good Travis and Gene conversations. You used to be in the major leagues, right? That's pretty badass, huh? So, you pretty famous or what? Apparently, you were in some kind of batter prodigy? Ended up as a pinch hitter, yeah? Well, look at your sorry ass now. The fuck are you even doing? Getting your shit ripped off while you're taking a little nap. I guess all you're good at now is fucking up, huh? Whatever. Been a while since I played me some baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball. The pitching machine was the arm-loading type. Probably Japanese. That shiny-ass arm launched a 95-mile-per-hour ball right at my goddamn face. That's like 155 kilometers an hour. I might sound like this, but I'm pretty good at math. I made myself laugh. But I was fine. I dodged that first ball like nothing. Up.
Spaghetti in the baseball.
Second ball, too. Mosca started getting all frustrated and was screaming like a little bitch. Hey, old man! Quit moving, goddammit! What the hell, man? Somebody fasten this asshole's head in place for me. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Mosca.
Here we go!
We wrapped a bandage around my face. Made it into a blindfold. Then he stood back and watched. But no blindfold were gonna stop my ass. I thought maybe I could dodge the balls by whistling for the sound. Seriously. You know how many years I spent playing baseball? 2. Me and the old bat and ball go way the fuck back.
I like baseball.
I like baseball. But my left ear was winging like a bastard and was basically useless. I'd forgotten about that. I took the next ball right to the fucking face. Oof. First strike, my brains were wobbling like jelly. Time suddenly stood still. I pissed myself. Luckily, I was diped up. Second strike. It felt like getting hit in the cheek by a goddamn meteor. I was really, really fucking mad. Mad at Mosca. Like, if this was torture, I'd understand. Torture has a purpose, at least. But Mosca was just some fucking punk kid who got his joey callback off of violence. The kind of asshole who definitely beats his woman. Apparently, beating up old men was also almost as fun. And this dick showed absolutely no respect for me, his shiny new toy. He was just playing target practice. That's when the third ball hit me right in the nose. Third strike, I blacked out.
Have you ever considered narrating audiobooks?
Yes.
An entire book of this voice?
This darkness appeared out of nowhere.
Mein Kampf.
Here's what I think about the Jews.
Yeah, I remember that line from my cop. Hitler, here's what I think about the Jews.
Which one of us has read it more than once? Thank you. Swallowed my bloody ass white up. All of a sudden, I was up on the batting cage ceiling. Like I was floating. I was totally unconscious and calm.
Conscious.
I was totally conscious and calm. I could see my physical body lying on the floor. A group of guys was standing over me, looking down.
I read that as a group of gays.
No, you see what you want to see. And I was up there looking down on these guys. Then I was swallowed up by the darkness again. I started moving through the darkness. Next, this light appeared. It was like this being of white was reaching its hand out to me. So I reached out to it myself. And I saw that it was that old black dog.
Scary picture.
Very scary. The dog was laughing, showing his fangs. I was fucking scared. Looking at this dog's face like some kind of gag, it fucking terrified me. The feeling of fear blew up in me, a hydrogen bomb explosion. I let out a scream. Ah! And suddenly I was staring up at a hospital room ceiling. You get it? The Grim Reaper. He'd been riding me like a pony. Yeah, I get it. Makes sense. Checks out, guys.
Okay, he got hit in the face. Baseball. Headhunter.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, it might be like
all of
one
them
per. Actually, we might get one every level that we complete in the video game or something.
Maybe.
So if it ends at like 4 or 5, I forget.
That would
how
make
many we've
sense.
done, yeah.
When I woke up in the hospital,
I think, maybe.
it was like I'd come back from the dead. The doctor in charge was on Castiglioni's payroll.
Thank you for the sub.
He stuck my nose, cheekbones, jaw, and skull back together like a jigsaw puzzle. Then set my face in place where face guards so it wouldn't devolve back into shit again. This bad boy right here. In the hospital. Hey, that's why I have the mask. I just figured all this out. Literally, I just figured this out now. I don't know if you guys were ahead of me on that one. In the hospital, I figured out why I was still alive. That third ball had knocked me out. And just as the fourth ball was about to put me down for that dirt nap, a guy named Greco apparently stopped the machine. What a real fucking sweetheart. Mosca must have been pissed. He was all set on killing my ass off. The doc said the brain damage was pretty serious. This makes so much sense. Warned me to keep still and quiet for a while, that I might talk a little different after getting out of the hospital. Canon. I literally had some screws loose in my head. But I had something I wanted to do when I got out. I wanted to take my daughter out to eat. She was going to be disappointed. I wanted to sit down with her in our favorite diner and eat some nice, tasty-ass roast beef with gravy. When Charlotte came to visit me, instead of flowers, she brought me beer and my bat. She was a good kid like that. She was still a little girl, but she really got me. I get pissed off seeing flowers for sick people. I just needed some beer. Vodka would have done too. That and my trusty old wooden bat. I feel at peace when my bat's by my side. Charlotte knew that. That fucking punk showed up for a visit too. It was around the day before I was set to leave. Mosca shows up carrying a pink bouquet. Motherfucker.
I was waiting for that one too.
Looked like he was gonna pop the question at me or something. Greco, the guy who helped me out, was right there behind him.
Motherfucker.
For some reason, Mosca seemed scared as shit. But the whole time he grinned like a dick. He comes and stands next to my bed and starts out with some crazy bullshit. Birkin. I really did you wrong. I went too far the last time we met.
The fuck?
The fuck you I think Birkin's French. Of course. The fuck are you talking about? Listen, you got to believe me. I wasn't trying to kill you. Then what the fuck was that? I was just kinda, I was high and all fucked up. Wait, is Batman Birkin? He's wearing a fucking mask.
No.
Or is Birkin the third guy in the hospital room? I don't know. I was high and all fucked up at the time. The fuck you so scared of? Just go ahead and sleep. You don't need to get up. Everything's cool, right? Healing that.
Bad man. So
I guess, yeah.
It's a different
Healing
character.
that, I gotta wake the hell up. No, really, please, don't get up. You're fucking terrifying. I picked up my widow buddy resting there in bed, and I took a full swing right at Muska's face.
Hey!
Muska dropped to the floor, spraying blood from his mouth and nose. Droplets of blood splattered on those shitty fucking flowers. Greco looked down at Muska on the floor and goes,
Guillotine.
You can do Greco. I'm tired.
Well, goddamn! One swing and you broke his neck. You sure didn't disappoint.
That was my first kill, but even so, it didn't really feel anything special. Even I thought that was kinda weird. I felt that all the shit going down was Muska's fault. But it's not exactly like I had it out for him. It was just he was one of that loosened that screws in my head. After that, I went and got me a new job. Killing! Greco headhunted me. He said instead of a pay-by-the-day driver, he wanted to give me a new yearly contract. He told me that having a good, stable job would be best for my daughter, and I was convinced. Greco was a freelance headhunter and agent and had worked with the organization for a long time.
A long time?
A long time. Apparently, he got the okay from Castiglione. Castiglione. Sorry, Castiglione. Not Castiglione, Castiglione. Made him promise not to take revenge for what I did to Mosca. In exchange, I had to give priority to any organization-sponsored jobs.
He's an associate of Dan Smith from Killer 7? Okay.
I took the offer. From then on, I spent my days swinging my buddy, out hunting heads day in, day out.
Rip!
Whammo! I took to this job like an old worn-in uniform. It was like this. It was like this was the way it was. That was
Yeah.
wrong syntax. It was like this was the way it was supposed to be. Who would have thought that I was good at anything other than baseball, huh? So that's how I became an assassin.
All right, chapter 4. Chapter 4.
Nice.
She's
Rev.
so bad.
She's so bad.
So how many have we done of the regular levels?
17.
4 or 5. It's like
Four or
either
five?
4 or 5. So if it ends here or the next
Or the
one,
next
then we know
one.
then it's probably based on that.
Yeah.
And that would explain why it didn't work the first time I tried it, and I'm not a liar.
So you only tried it once and then never again because you just
Probably.
assumed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes people ask me, why go so far as to use a bat to kill your targets? Me, I don't get why I should be using anything else. It's not like I've been using a bat since I was a kid, so I'm just used to it or whatever. It's because when I grab a bat, everything after that just comes naturally, and I can act on instinct. All I gotta do when I find my target is zero in on the center and hit it with the bat's sweet spot. If that target happens to be some dude's head, then that head's owner gets cured of weaving real quick. For me, it just don't work with anything besides a bat. That and people make requests. People asking me to please, oh please, take some guy's head off with a bat. The world is full of varying types of people with varying types of needs.
They need me to use a bat.
Now, asking someone to kill a guy with a bat, I wouldn't go so far as to say is major, but it's not exactly a minor kind of need either. When Charlotte disappeared, it was right around the time I got used enough to this job to spout wisdom like that. She was all grown up. So I wouldn't have been. That's too many apostrophes in one word.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. Anyway, so
Is that a real word?
Wouldn't have. I don't know. It's gray area.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have been surprised if she was out fucking around with some asshole. Her dead mom and I were like that back in the day. But that wasn't exactly what was going on. One day I get a video sent to my phone.
It was a wick wall.
And so I hit play on this weird, mysterious ass video. First, there's this huge fat fuck standing there holding a chainsaw. Facing him is some broad, all dressed up in some kind of weird costume or something. Well, what kind of costume? Let's have a look. Oh, she's Charlotte. Oh, it's Charlotte. It's my daughter. It's the first time I ever wanted to fuck my daughter. Hey, I have a head injury. Leave me alone.
We not the West.
Charlotte's holding a bat in her hands. The one-on-one battle kicks off. I was white about her fucking with some asshole, but I was expecting a different kind of fucking. The fight starts and Charlotte throws the bat all of a sudden. I don't remember ever teaching her how to fight by throwing your precious bat. In fact, I never actually taught her how to fight in the first place. The spinning bat landed a queen hit right in that big fat fuck's left leg. While he's bent over in pain, Charlotte goes over and picks up the bat. Then she swings the bat all the way back like a golf club. Fat boy's head shakes like it's gonna pop off and his teeth fly right out of his face. I laughed my ass off. Charlotte moves back in to follow up. I love getting on the play-by-play. She brings the bat down on the crown of Fat Boy's head 21 times in all. Marvelous.
It's the girl from the first game, yeah.
The video ends, and it takes all of 5 minutes for a chill to finally run down my spine. The look on Charlotte's face, I'd never seen it before. She had the kind of eyes you only see in the dead. Her looks, her behavior, the whole setting, it was all so fucking unreal. From that point on, these videos started getting sent to me regularly. The videos were always sent to my phone, but I had no idea who was sending them, and I never got a reply. I'd get a new video every few days. Charlotte kept on fighting all kinds of people. Each time she always landed the finishing blow. Bam. I started to realize something after watching all these videos. My daughter had become some woman I didn't know. Her name was Bad Girl. She was like an assassin doll, walked inside some kind of unreal space. It was like she killed too many people and had become this fictitious idol in an imaginary world. And it was that fucking asshole Travis who killed that idol.
Alright, so theoretically that was the last one or only one more?
Either that one or this one.
Unless it has nothing to do with...
That's true. This should be the last one that we can access now based on our theory. If not, It's just whatever. When Charlotte was around 4 or 5 years old, I used to call her Chowie. That was about when I taught her how to swing a bat.
Birkin was...
So yeah, he is Birkin.
Oh.
Before he was Badman, he was Birkin.
Okay.
However, we've already committed to Birkin being Oh no, that was his
Italian?
voice before the brain injury. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen up, Shockley.
Yeah, changed his nationality too.
Yeah. Well, hey, foreign accent syndrome's a real thing. Look it up.
Yeah.
You need to find the center of the bat. Feel around and find the bat's core. And find the core of the ball, too. Slam the cores together, and that ball will fly for miles. You could even knock it to the moon. Learn to find the center. Okay, try swinging the bat. The final video was sent to me on a humid summer night. I can't remember how many I gotten at that point, but every time I get one, I'd automatically grab my phone and watch it. What the hell else was I supposed to do? So feeling like I had a top quality hangover, I grabbed my phone and glued myself to the screen. Just like Bad Girl, I turned into a junkie.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, yeah, and this was when I beat her up.
This happened. When the final video started up, I saw Travis. It only took me a few seconds to figure it out. This asshole called Travis was gonna win this fight to the death. Meaning Bad Girl was gonna die. You got any fucking clue how hard it is to watch your own kid get killed? Even if that kid had turned into someone else. Everything happened someplace else. A place where there wasn't jack shit I could do about it. Inside the screen of my phone.
And
Do you-
fucking telephone.
Do you even have kids?
Get wheel.
Whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. Travis was overwhelming. Even if the battle itself was pretty close, he really had this unique presence. Travis Touchdown was a kind of hero. Bad Girl was an eccentric villain character. The video made that much painfully clear. Painfully queer. And then Bad Girl was dead. Her death just didn't seem real. At that moment, I thought maybe this world itself was some kind of fucked up simulation. Yeah, I know. Everyone tries to escape reality when faced with shit they don't want to deal with. It was the same when her mom died. And now with my daughter gone, I was all alone again. I no longer had to work to provide for my family. So there was nothing left for me anymore. Except for revenge.
Huh.
Travis. Then I thought about a few things. Simple questions that anyone would have had. What exactly made Charlotte turn out like that? Who sent me all those videos? Were they the ones who took Charlotte away, got her all fucked up like that? And then walked her up in that weird-ass world? And for what? I got no idea what their motivations were, but it was definitely someone who knows me. And I'm thinking you can fill in the blanks for me. White,
right?
White Greco.
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 All right, let's see.
Now, is that the last
To
one?
be continued?
6.
Oh, another one. All right, you were the one that begged me to go to the vehicle, so
I'm okay with that.
I wonder how far this goes.
100. You're Greco.
So, can I talk now? Well, it's my turn to tell you something. Your story is interesting enough, but you're misunderstanding a few things. First, as you know, I work as a headhunter. I scope out good recruits and refer them to the organization. Sometimes I even dabble in HR development. Assassins are especially sought after. There are several types of assassin. You, Birkin, are the slightly atypical psychopath type. You've really got a knack for that killing. You don't seem to remember, but that incident after batting cages, something happened there. At the time, you were all tied up to a chair, much like I am now. You took 3 balls to the face. 2 were mine, and 1 was a real ball from the pinching machine, and then seemed to have passed out. But just as the next ball came flying in, you stood up suddenly and caught the ball bare-handed. I don't know how you got out of the ropes that were tying you down. You grabbed the bat and lunged at the pitching machine. You were howling like a wolf.
Oh.
Everyone was shocked because you're not a wolf. And they ran after you. They really beat the shit out of you. Your abnormal behavior freaked everyone out.
Yeah, acting like a wolf.
Mosca
Mosca.
turned green and just stood there petrified. That's how intense your explosive energy was. We were all green in this flashback. It took those guys 10 full minutes to knock you out. You had stopped moving, but you still had a pulse. Mosca tried to finish you off, but I stopped him. I had a bit of a revelation, Silent Hill revelations.
Ooh, that's a good
Sometimes this sort of thing just happens. A special ability suddenly springing into bloom. Your violent nature and skills became fully apparent in the hospital room when you beat Mosca to death. That's when I decided to headhunt you. But when I met an even more impressive wunderkind... Wunderkind? That's right, your daughter. I first met Charlotte when you were still basically just a vegetable in that coma.
It's pronounced Charlotte.
She was... Just other narrator interrupting. This is my flashback. She was still in her teens and she had your eyes. Years later, you were away from home working as an assassin. I made contact with Charlotte and tested out a little experiment I've been waiting to try. I kidnapped her and brought her face to face with the fear of death. Her being lady and all, there was no way I was going to damage that pretty face with the pitching machine. Plus, it was a bit of a hassle anyway, so I used an electric chair for my experiment instead. I sat her down and hit her with voltage that would almost, but not quite, kill her. I was hoping that a near-death experience would help bring out her true abilities, as it did with you. The results were astonishing. Something that had been dormant deep down inside her, something terrifying had awakened. Being your daughter, she had your eyes and blood, but being so young, she was also very
And being
pliable.
your daughter, she also had a pussy.
Her skills, a chonk pussy. Her skills surpassed even yours, and she was faithful to her instincts as well. It was Charlotte herself who said she wanted to get in on the ranked assassin battles, you know. She also asked me to film her while killing. Now, don't be too surprised, but she also asked me to send you the videos. I think she simply wanted your praise. There's no way to be certain now, of course, but that final move, however, even I was somewhat conflicted about sending it to you. You, soldier of rock, baby, why me? You. But losing Bad Girl saddened me. Believe me, that much is true. To think that Bad Girl lost in battle, lost her life. I wanted to tell you myself so that you could share my feelings. That's all I really wanted.
Is that so? Can I say something?
What is it?
You're the psychopath, pal.
Oh, I won't deny my own
I wouldn't know it either.
abnormity. But then again, everyone has something abnormal about them. Don't you think?
I'm going to split your fucking head open in a minute. This is revenge. So there's no other way about it.
With a foreword from known critic Armand White.
After I kill you, I'm going to kill Travis.
I guess that's just the natural flow of things, since I'd been captured and tied up like this. But Travis isn't going to be such an easy kill. You're going to have a rough time there.
What I don't get is, why does all of this sound like such total bullshit? None of this seems real. Am I actually dead or what? Either when the truck got shut up or when I took those balls to the dome in the batting cage. Did I just up and die during one of those times? That or maybe I'm still alive and this is the ICU and I'm seeing some kind of deathbed nightmare.
I understand how you feel. I too sometimes feel like this world is some sort of virtual reality. You know how people talk about fate? I feel like so many strange coincidences just line up perfectly, and these things happen like they're meant to. It makes me feel like there's someone behind the scenes pulling all the strings.
Suda.
Or at least I've seen the Grim Reaper himself.
This sure is some helpful shit. How about we finish up this game? Pop.
Hey!
Ooh, bad girl.
What the hell is up with all this frustration? All this killing for jack shit? Fuck this. Fuck all of this.
Oh yeah. Next up. Travis touchdown. I'm the black dog walking in that asshole shadow.
Are you gonna betray me?
I got a black dog suit. I think it's very cute, and you are going to enjoy it. All right, then. Time to go kill the shit out of that dickhead.
I will betray you.
Ooh, music.
I got a black dog suit, and I also got a scarlet cat suit. Okay.
We did it.
So yeah,
Scenario?
scenario.
Is
This
that
is
just
just like
like-
1 through 6. Okay. Okay, we did it.
Aren't you glad you did that?
Yes. I'm gonna see how long the recording has been going for. That might be an entire.
100 hours.
That might be an entire episode.
I believe
of
the
this.
sun has gone
Oh, yeah.
down and come up since we started that.
All right. All right. Breaking the recording, everybody. That was an entire episode of that. BRB.
AKA the best one.